Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Volvo Christian, and welcome to the first ever range test starring the EX30. So I'm here in beautiful Gjøvik and I will be heading on a range test today. Winter conditions as you see. I will be heading up towards Venabygdsfjellet and a place called Folldal, and then I will be heading over a mountain pass and down to a place called Dombås. The route is about 248 kilometers according to the car's sat-nav, but Google Maps says it's about 243. So about that distance. Temperature today, or right now at least, is 0 degrees Celsius. And the car I'm taking out today, this is a Presscar from Volvo Car Norway. This is a single motor extended range. So we have a battery on 69 kilowatt hours, but usable capacity 65 kilowatt hours. Rear electric motor 272 horsepower, running on 20-inch alloys Michelin X-Ice 245/40. So that's the starting figures. Sadly, I can't say we're starting at 100% because we have a little issue with the charging situation. Massive facepalm. I parked the car yesterday evening at 5:30, and then it was like 80% state of charge. 4 hours later I went back to the car just to check that everything was good, and it then reached 85%. So just 5% in 4 hours. And with the time I slept and relaxed and chilled here in Gjøvik, the car was supposed to be done now. The clock is now 9:45, so 9:45 in the morning. But the car isn't fully charged. It's only at 93%. It was 94 a minute ago. Shit is going down with nothing. So we are 93%. But I'm still charging. I'm not sure. There's a huge problem with AC charging this thing. And I've charged it at home in a garage. And I have an XC40 recharge twin myself. And my XC40 charges twice as fast, almost 3 times as fast on the same charger. And I'm not sure if this is a general EX30 bug or just a bug with this EX30 Presscar. I will definitely send a mail to Volvo Car Norway to report on this, because it takes so long time to AC charge it. It's super weird. It has been parked here for, I don't know, 10 hours plus the 6 hours, so we're at 16, 17 hours or so. 17 hours from 80 to 94, now 93. I had the car preheated at 9:30, but the preheating shouldn't take 7%. So yeah, shite. I'm gonna overlay a picture of the trip computer. You see it's reset, and also a picture of the route we're taking. It's the exact same route as I took a couple of weeks or months ago with my own XC40 recharge twin. Beautiful scenery, and that video is actually one of the best videos I've ever created. I was super pleased with that video. The only fuck up was at the end with the audio clip, but generally I loved that video. And in that video I had a consumption on 28.3 kilowatt hours. So let's see how this recharge this EX30 can manage. As I said, single motor, extended range, rear wheel drive, 272. So that's the starting figures, and we're probably starting at 93%. Yeah, it is what it is. Time to, let's see, home, disconnect. And as you see, it's beautiful weather today. It's only like 0 degrees Celsius, so it's not that cold. And I'm not sure how cold we're gonna, the cable are pretty cold. Let's see, it's been raining or something. Time to wrap up this cable thing. So the charging didn't go as planned, sadly. And the frunk are pretty small, so I'm not going to be bothered to putting this in the frunk. It's such a hassle. And now, covered up in ice, but I could still use the button. Luckily, I'm just going to put this under the floor. Yeah, that should be sufficient. I wish I could start at 100%, but yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know where a rapid charger is nearby, and I couldn't be bothered waiting for it. So starting value, yeah, I guess it's 93%, so it is what it is. But I hope you will enjoy the video either way, and I hope I managed to reach Dombas at the end, even if I'm missing the 7%. So let's see, let's get to it. It's time to get moving. So I'll see you out on the road. Yes, we are now, I should have said halfway, but it's not completely halfway. My state of charge are actually down to 47%, because when I ticked in at 50% I was at top of Venabygdsfjellet, and I actually couldn't stop on this part, the last part here, because there's some wildlife protected area, so it's not permitted to pull over and stop. And there are also no place to stop at, so that's why I had to stop here. And as I said, down to 47%. It still estimates, let's see, 19% at arrival. It started with 25% at arrival, dropped down to 17, then up again to 20, now it's 19. I had driven, I can overlay the pictures I quickly grabbed. I had driven 123 kilometers when I reached 50%, but as you saw in the beginning, we didn't start at 100%. So I think we're actually in front of schedule, but the weather today, they aren't too bad. Some snow and ice covered roads here over the mountain, but just wet roads in the beginning, so much more pleasant than the XC40 ride. So I think it's just time to get drive on further. No point of stopping. I see 19%. Buckle up. Welcome to Dombås. I have just arrived here at Dombås, but I'm not gonna stop here actually. I'm actually gonna keep on driving because the EX30 aren't finished on this range test yet. I've actually got 15% state of charge left on the battery. And if you remember or if you looked at the previous video with the XC40, I arrived here with 8% state of charge, but much worse weather conditions. But now 15%, I can overlay a picture of the trip computer. I have driven 245 kilometers, and as you see, it's pretty foggy here at Dombås. But 245, yeah, consumption 20.4. And I grabbed a picture just on the other side, so if there's maybe some small measurement errors there. But I will keep on driving, probably down to a place called Otta. Let's see how far I can stretch the battery, but I still have to manage to get to a charging spot. And as you may see, the car is filthy, and this is also one of the disadvantages if you want to access the luggage compartment now, because the buttons are pretty filthy as well. No kick sensor, no button on the key tag. So one of the disadvantages with this luggage opening, but it's pretty cold here, just in a sweater, so let's get back in the car and keep on driving. So, my range tests are done. I am here at a place called Otta. Haven't been here before charging, but we are connected now to this Circle X charger. It's going dog slow as normal. 3%. I can check the charging screen. Connected like 1 minute ago. Let's see, or actually 4 minutes ago since I've connected. Just had to rig up the camera. We're at 3% state of charge. I'm charging at 16.6 kilowatt. 16.6, yeah. It's going dog slow. And I also got a mail from my contact person at Volvo Car Norway that confirmed my theory that the EX30 doesn't precondition the battery or preheat the battery if you are arriving to a fast charger or rapid charger below 20%. So it wouldn't have any difference. It wouldn't make any difference for me because I arrived with 2%. And it's now time for the results. Actually quite impressive. It wasn't the worst conditions. The lowest temperature was like -5, so pretty mild. It's the end of the winter. So, but I managed to drive 300 kilometers. I had to take a little loop inside towards Stryn because I couldn't make it to the next charger, and I still had like 4% when I got here, so a little loop just to squeeze in and one lap around Circle X. So 300 kilometers. 300 consumption 19.4. So I don't know what to say. I'm actually quite impressed. Consumption 19.4. I can overlay a little box with the official consumption figures. I think it's like 17 something. So 19.4, pretty good. But now I'm, yeah, 4%. Now I'm more hungry and I see a McDonald's sign over there. So I think it's time to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this range test, and I hope you will stay tuned to my upcoming videos regarding the EX30. I really appreciate every comment, every like, and all your support. That really means a lot and makes me get the opportunity to experience these cars, and also soon maybe the upcoming ES90. But that's just something that's lurking behind in my head. But for now, thumbs up to the EX30. I'll see you in the next one.